first new product of in our virtual stand, our virtual fair booth. So the new Orion family, a new wall-mounted applique series with a really simple and clean design, characterized by compact dimensions. So we are talking about a fixture with a dimension of 5 by 9 by 12 centimeter, so really small. Standardized for many of our product ranges, is available in single and double emission. And we know that this typology of product is really diffused on the market. So in order to avoid confusion, I mean, with competitors' product, we think and we create these decorative covers that you see here represented. We call it sleeves, and the idea of these accessories is to give the possibility to the client to customize the shape and the finishing of these new Orion, both in terms, I said, shape and finishing, also to change slightly the life effect of the original product. You can find these accessories standard on our catalog in 3 different colors, black, rusty, and white. But for a minimum quantity of only 10 pieces, you can have it in every custom RAL that you prefer. So a great possibility in terms of customization. We have also created a coordinated bollard called Orion Post. In this case, we are seeing the 26 centimeter size, so a really small bollard, standard anthracite finishing. Same logic for the wall-mounted series, so also in this case, the external cover for only 10 pieces can be requested in any custom RAL. Let's move now to the professional part of our booth, where we find on the bottom of this wall the complete representation of our Guell series. That is our most successful product range, a complete and really professional floodlight family with a lot of options in terms of equipment and also in terms of accessories. A series that is also available in several power sizes, starting from 10 watt arriving up to 400. So a really wide range in terms of power. Above them, we have 2 important novelties. The first one is the Ypsilon Plus, a linear floodlight specific design for billboard lighting. We will offer it in the next months also with extensive brackets, so accessories to permit you to achieve the best asymmetry possible, as I said, for billboard lighting, so to achieve the best uniformity in terms of lighting effect. This floodlight is really technical because contain really performant polycarbonate optics, the same that we mount, for example, in some of our road lighting luminaires. It's available on, off, and daily, and in 2 different power sizes. Obviously, as many of our floodlights, it's really flexible, so it can be used in many other different typology of project. For example, light up a general purpose pedestrian pathway, or eventually also an architectural project installed upward for indirect light. The second important implementation in this professional section is the new Spider Plus series. As you see, it has a really similar design to the Guell series. So the idea was to propose an alternative to the Guell series with a different target price, because this series is oriented to the wholesalers market, so the distribution market, and obviously has a coherent target price, so has a great ratio quality and price, maintaining a lot of appreciated features that we have in our Guell series, but adding also some extra ones, in particular one that is totally unique at the market at the moment, the possibility to choose between 2 different power sizes, only clicking an external button on this spider post. On the lower part of the head, you have this metallic push button that permit you to dim it down. So 2 different power sizes, 100 watt for the biggest and 50 watt for the Spider 20, so the middle dimension. Clicking this button, you can choose starting for the Spider 30. From 100 watt, you arrive up to 70, and for the Spider 20, you start from 50 watt, you arrive up to 35 watt. So these are totally unique features actually on the market. No other product can offer it. The other important thing is that we implemented directly in the aluminum body a quick connector IP68, so no need to open the product for the connection process. And we also implemented a magnetic spirit bubble, spirit level on the bracket, so to help the installer to put this spider perfectly horizontally compared to the ground. In front of them, so in front of our Spider Plus, we enter now in the high power floodlight section. So part of our catalog where you find all the products, all the floodlights that are over 500 watts of power size. On the left, we have the implementation, the new Square Pro called Square Pro Glass. So it's an implementation of our Square Pro range, a product that can achieve power sizes starting from 500 arriving up to 820 watts. So extremely powerful with a maximum flux of more than 100,000 lumen. A perfect product, for example, to be installed on light towers, considering also that compared to the more professional Square Pro has aluminum reflector, so optics similar to our Guell series, but this compromise permits us to achieve efficiency up to 144 lumen per watt. So extremely efficient considering that is such a powerful floodlight, and also achieving incredible minimum and temperature ambient, starting from -40, arriving up to +50. So also really flexible and adaptable to many different climatic situations. The other product in this section, probably the most weighted luminaire, the object that is creating the biggest interest in these weeks, is the new Laser Plus, our top level product in our floodlight range. A new design, if you consider that this product is completely modular, differently from the Square Pro, so it will be available in 3 different sizes with the single, the double, and the triple 3 modules, Laser 10, 20, and 30. This is the first product of our category that could be considered an exact equivalent of the traditional lamps of 2000 watts. So this is a perfect solution when you need to you need a substitution for metal halide of 2000 watts, because this Laser Plus can achieve without any problem more than 200,000 lumen of maximum flux. Especially the extreme version that is characterized by a really performant extruded heat sinks arrive up to 210,000 lumen. So at the moment, actually, it's, if not the most performant floodlights on the market worldwide, probably is in the top 3. So an extremely performant product that obviously we offer for professional sport lighting, or for example, professional airport apron lighting projects. And we suggest you, if you are interested in this, in something like this product, so a project like this, to contact directly our project department, or eventually our colleague Alessandro Fasolini, because we are able to assist you also in the lighting calculation in this really complex project, like, for example, a professional stadium. In front of the Laser Plus, we enter now in the urban section, where there are a lot of novelties and also some preview. The first important novelties here, products already available now on our catalog, is the new Krios, a great improvement in terms of both design and technology in our urban catalog. Is the first product of Performance in Lighting Group already designed from the first step to be a NEMA socket compliant product, so to accept the NEMA socket technology, and also on request the Zaga socket. So a great possibility in terms of personalization and compatibility of the product with every system, management system of important cities. You know that in this year, the smart cities topic is becoming more and more important. And so the possibility to have a NEMA socket or a Zaga socket accessories installed on our road lighting fixture, it's becoming a mandatory possibility. I remind you in any case that also our already existing TIOS glass range is now available with this important possibility. So it's available standard on catalog with the NEMA socket technology, and on request also this product with the Zaga one. This product, differently from the Krios, that is equipped with really performant reflectors made with an extraordinary material called Viga 98, the most performant material for optic reflector actually on the market. The TIOS glass differently work with polycarbonate lenses. So it's also a bit more powerful in terms of different power sizes. And it has also a unique design, so a total unique design in terms of shape. So actually, Performance in Lighting give you also different option for what when we talk about road lighting projects. In the second part of our urban pavilion, we see a totally preview, so a product that will be officially released in September, the new Spider Plus Post, that will enter in our entry-level category, so a more basic and economical road lighting fixture, maintaining in a way some features, important features that we had in the previous series, so the TIOS glass that we see a few seconds ago. So an interesting ratio between price and quality for this new product, as I said, will be released on the 15th of September. The other important new series, actually already available on our catalog, is the new post-mounted series, the Edo Plus series, as you see in two different design, two different versions. The first one with this really unique shape with a totally empty head, equipped with two semicircular LED boards and microprismatic glasses in order to achieve the best visual comfort. The second version, the Edo Plus FT, is differently a more technical, more road lighting oriented product. In this case, we have again the same polycarbonate lenses that we see in the TIOS glass range, so really performant optics and efficient LED sources for lighting project. Also, this one is available with the NEMA socket control, so the NEMA socket equipment that permit to be controlled with any management system. Moving now to the architectural part, we see here on our right a complete representation of our Quasar family, a medium range in terms of quality and equipment, wall-mounted luminaire series with a great amount of option in terms of different optics and power sizes. This is our most successful series for the residential category, thanks to a great quality and price ratio in this case. On the other side of our architectural part, we see our Traccia in-ground luminaire, a really performant in-ground fixture for architectural application, really particular because you have the possibility to tilt the complete line of the optics only with a single setting. So really easy also to set up, perfectly align all the LED sources of this product. And it's designed to permit, when you install it in a long line, so a continuous line installation with several models of these structures. It's a female and male design product because you can install it in a continuous line, as I said, and tilting only the first one, all the rest of the line tilt in the same way. So you will be sure that the aiming of the optics is exactly the same and really precise. These characteristics permit this Traccia in-ground luminaire to win 2 years ago the most important product design contest. It is called the IF Design Award. On the left of our Traccia, we found a new series, another series that will be released officially on September, the new Cricket Plus, a round-shaped in-ground luminaire for architectural application, characterized by really performant optics, patented optics developed exclusively for Performance in Lighting Group. And especially the most important is the narrow intensive, characterized by an opening of only 7 degrees, so a really narrow optics that you know is a perfect photometry, for example, when you need a grazing light effect. This product is strictly connected to another important family, the TYK Plus, so our new architectural floodlight. Also, this series will be released in September. Both the Cricket Plus and the TYK Plus will be equipped with RGB white option, control with DMX control gear. These two series share the same optics and the same LED sources, so can be also used together really easily in the same architectural project without any worry about having different light effects or different color renderings. The only difference is that the TYK will be much powerful compared to the Cricket Plus, because the Cricket Plus, considering that is in an in-ground product, will arrive up to 6,000 lumen. The TYK, contrary, will arrive up to 12,000 lumen of maximum flux. Considering that is an architectural floodlight and not a professional one, is a really great amount of light. The same features you will be able to find it also in the small one. So the TYK 10, the smallest, will be available in the color changing equipment and with the same professional optics. The last product in our architectural pavilion is the Groove 21, a really particular in-ground linear product. Technically, this is not a classical lighting fixture because it's a direct view product that permits you to create decorative light effects direct in the ground. So something like drawing with the light on the ground. This product will be available also in RGB white version. So again, control with DMX for dynamic light effects. And it will give also the possibility to have, for example, 90 degrees curve module. So create also more geometrical shapes and design on the ground, not only curves module and curved design. Moving now to the general outdoor part, we can see it here, two important families of our residential applications, so the Mimic and the Mask Plus. The Mimic series is called like this thanks to the possibility to have an accessories that permit you to install on the frontal part of this product a plate, for example, of the same material of the wall where it's installed. So for example, if you install it directly on a stone wall, you can order a plate of the same stone and install it directly on the front part of all our mimic range. So mimic come from mimicry, so the ability of camouflage. The novelties in this case is the biggest one, so what we see on our right, the Mimic 50, the most powerful version of the Mimic series, arriving up to 12,000 lumen, so more oriented for technical general outdoor applications. 12,000 lumen divided, obviously, in direct and indirect emissions that can be controlled also separately with two separate drivers. It could be ordered in an on-off and daily version, and also with an important emergency module, so up to 3 hours battery module made by Tridonic, so also with an integrated self-test DALI. The second implementation in this Mimic series is the Mimic 20 ceiling, so a new size and an alternative to our Mimic 10 ceiling, so arriving up to 2000 lumen of maximum flux emitted. This product also, if it maintains the same simple and clean compact design of our Mimic 20 flat, it's still a really technical product, considering that it arrives up to -20 degrees and up to +40 degrees. And eventually you can also have it on request, a special version with an extreme driver mounted inside that will permit to this product to arrive up to -40. The third novelty in the general outdoor section is the new Mask Plus round with a really interesting design that follow up the concept that created this Mask Plus series. So the idea to have a body of the fixer of the luminaire that join the empty and the fullness, so the possibility to see through the body of the fixer. And as you can see, the Mask Plus Mini and the Mask Plus, the wall-mounted standard version, has also a design that follow this concept. The Mask Plus round, contrary, is completely circular, so it's no more a semicircular design, and is more flexible also in terms of possibility of installation, because you can have it both on the wall or on the ceiling. Contrary, the Mask Plus Mini and the Mask Plus that you see here in the two standard finishing, white and anthracite, are standard only wall mounted. Both, all these three dimensions, so the Mask Plus Mini, Mask Plus, and Mask Plus Round, can be found standard on catalog, also equipped with an integral presence sensor, an infrared presence sensor. Let's move now to the indoor part of our fair booth. Here we will see a lot of previews, so product that will be released in September, and also two important prototypes. The two products that will be released in September are our two new light channels, so the new SL764 and SL787. These two products, differently from the existing one available already on our catalog, have been completely re-engineered, so we improved the efficiency, arriving up to 130 lumen per watt. We improved a lot the production process, so it permits us to be quicker in the production, and so also quicker in the shipment. And we optimized also the possibility and the flexibility in terms of customization. So as you can see on the wall, it will be available and easier to ask a custom finishing for all these continuous light channels. And all this optimization will permit us also to have an optimization in terms of price. So a completely new lighting channels. Obviously, this product will remain available in our light performer, so our famous configurator for lighting channels. You can find it on our website. It is an incredible tools in the lighting world, totally unique. No other company actually at the moment can offer such a powerful tool for custom configuration. It's the only software existent that after the configuration give you not only an output for installation and a precise list of all the components of your custom configuration, but export also a 3D model with coordinated photometries that you can import directly in Dialux and Relux to have the most precise lighting calculation. That's a really unique features, and in the lighting, for lighting designer, it's extremely important to have this option. The other two products in this part, as I said, are prototypes. So the first one is a new version of the liquid. The liquid is the product that we see here in the front of us, so in two different finishing, black and electric blue. A product designed by Walter de Silva, one of the most important car designer. It was the former art director of Volkswagen Group and also the director of Giugiaro Studios, so renamed then in the last year Ital Design. So one of the most important car designer, if not the most important and well known. After the Dieselgate, he decided to leave the automotive world and starting a new collaboration. One of these collaboration was starting 2 years ago with Performance in Lighting Group, and he designed for us 3 different products. The first one was this circular suspension, the liquid, in 3 different sizes of suspension, characterized by this concept of solid waves. So the idea of a metallic material that flows down from the ceiling and solidify on a invisible surface, freezing the time, and so creating this particular shape. The idea of Walter de Silva was proposed, so a new proposal for in a different size and a different design. So this Liquid Mini is different not only in terms of dimension, but also in terms of the upper shape of the case. The upper shape in this case is no more symmetrical, like the waves on the standard liquid, but has a spiral shape. So also more interesting thanks to this new design, new characteristic. The other product that is a completely new prototype is the table lamp of the small line series. This product is designed by the Sommer Studios, design studios placed in Germany, that has already created for us the complete small line range. This table lamp is a really technical product, so it's not the typical table lamp that we find in private houses. It's oriented for technical lighting for office application. It will contain the same technology that we have in the small line series. And in the idea of the designer, it will be available in 2 different shapes. So the first one that we see here with 3 lines of LED sources. And the second one, as you see, the 3D model has dynamically changed with only 2 lines of LED sources. So this product, in the idea the designer will implement our small line series and will be available also in this new black finishing. The standard for small line was white and gray. We added this black finishing. We added it also to the rest of the range of the small line series. So we can move now to the office range of our products. Here we see on our left the freestanding and the suspended luminaire of the small line series. As you see here, the same black finishing, so it will be a new standard color in our catalog. This product also has won an important design contest last year, thanks to this really particular and unique shape. The small line series won the Red Dot Design Award, probably the second most important contest after the IF design. Other two interesting products for the office application, characterized again by a really unique design, are the other two products designed for us by Walter de Silva. The Intense and the Mercury, this really particular and unique product that follows up the same solid waves design concept, so maintaining these liquid shapes, so really natural shapes, but pairing with it, so this product contains also great performance LED sources and microprismatic diffuser. So they join a great design with a really technical lighting emitting surface, permitting you to achieve and respect all the normatives for office lighting. So the best control for UGR, direct and indirect glaring, and also the best uniformity for lighting levels on the desk. Here we are arrived to see the Shield Plus, another wall-mounted product, a really technical wall-mounted product that, differently from our Mimic and Quasar series, for example, arrive up to 8,000 lumen. So considering the compact dimensions, an extremely powerful product. Really technical because, for example, the small one offer a possibility to have an internal switch. So in order to choose between 3 different power sizes. The biggest one, on the contrary, has the same tridonic model for battery equipment. So 3-hour battery and self-test DAL integrated. Both the products are available in an extreme version, so with minimum and maximum temperature ambient of -40 and +40, IP66 and arriving up to IK09, so also in terms of mechanically speaking, are really resistant luminaire. But the extremely unique and characterizing features of this Shield Plus is the triple possibility of connection. So you will have 3 different cable entries, one of the back for the standard loop-in loop-out, one of the top adding 2 cable glands that will offer you the possibility to cable it also with an external connection, so with cables running externally from the wall. And the third option is on the side. So the aluminum body of this Shield Plus is designed already to give the possibility to the client to remove a small part of the aluminum shield, the aluminum cover on the 2 sides, to access to other 2 caps that can be removed, and then adding 2 cable glands. You can have the typical true wiring, so entering from the left and continue the connection to the next product, exiting from the right. So a really technical product, and these particular features is actually totally unique on the market. The last novelties on our virtual tour are 2 implementation of our Lama Plus range, so our top level offer for industrial lighting. Our Lama Plus that is composed by the Lama Plus, the biggest side, the Lama Plus Mini, and install on surface on the wall, the LM4, characterized by different power sizes, and in particular the LM4 by a more basic optics with a more diffuse photometry. The Lama Plus and the Lama Plus Mini are now more completed thanks to a new elliptical optic, so specific for corridor lighting in industrial facilities. For example, in projects where we have high shelves and high installations, so a typical high bay project. So in this case, with narrow corridor, the best option to have the best uniformity in lighting level is to use an elliptical photometry. The second improvement and the second addition to this Lama Plus range is a new extra wide soft lens. The new extra wide soft lens is an evolution of our extra wide optic. The idea was to remove any chromatic aberration case. So we put some extra opalizer layer on our standard polycarbonate lens. We were able to maintain a great opening, so it's no more than 90 per 19 degrees, but 75 per 75. So still great to obtain great uniformity on the lighting levels, but removing any type of chromatic aberration. So the typical yellow stripes projected on the wall or on the ground. This lens was initially designed specifically for OK applications, so the professional OK stadiums where the chromatic aberration shows itself in the worst possible way, because the ice, the play field made of ice has a really high reflectance factor. But for example, these optics could be an optimal option for example, a car showroom. You know that car bodies has a really glossy finishing normally, so a really high reflectance factor also here. And I'm sure that your client want to avoid, in any case, to have yellows or green stripes projected on its exclusive cars. So in this case, these soft optics could be, again, a really optimal option to use for these lighting projects. So this was our last novelty, so our last part of our virtual tour. I hope you enjoyed, and it was interesting for you also to receive an update of our new products and implementation of our catalog, also considering the new products that will be released in September.